for coming to my live room. I'm SPOTO CCIE Tutor and welcome to join me today. Everyone is welcomed to enter our live broadcast room. Hi, welcome new members. 2025 comes and which IT certification you want to get? Okay, I see many of you want CCIE certification. Nice. Let me take you to be CCIE certified in 2025 easily. Do you know SPOTO has passed CCIE EI version 1.1 lab recently? Yes, it is a great news for us. Today, our live broadcast room will explain the new requirements of CCIE EI version 1.1 lab and the difference between the old and new CCIE EI version 1.1 RS part and also the guidance for your exam preparation tips. If you missed last time, don't miss it again this time. So let's watch the stream and let me tell you more about it in details and offer unprecedented products with huge discounts. Don't miss it. Don't welcome to like and follow our social media like Facebook and YouTube for more updates. Welcome Johnson. If you are the first time to come to my live stream, hope you can enjoy the time. Hi Kathy, welcome to my friend. You have same name as one of my classmates in college. Thanks for your join. Do you know CCIE cert? Anybody knows can also comment below. Yes, many of you know the CCIE certification, which is the expert level of Cisco system. As you can see from the screen, here is the timeline of today's schedule. I will discuss Cisco CCIE lab exam overview and the difference between the old and new CCIE EIRS part. Of course, test-taking techniques will be included. Don't miss this. Stay tuned and join. This webinar is worth $199 and now you can learn at free. Yes, free, but exclusive for SPOTO learners. Let's start. This is my IE number. I belong to SPOTO Gold Instructor. I'm proficient in Cisco and Huawei Datacom technologies. 5 years of experience in after-sales technical support from manufacturers and 2 years of project management experience. Second, I am familiar with the network construction and troubleshooting experience of routing, switching, and wireless products in different projects. Last but not least, I am responsible for course development and training for some product lines of the manufacturer, create the development of online platform courses, help manufacturers channel growth and technology improvement, and help the company's channelization strategy. Then I would like to briefly share with you my previous experience in taking the CCIE exam. I hope it will be helpful to you and reduce the appearance of some unnecessary problems. I believe everyone's efforts are to make money, right? At that time, I felt like my salary was very low, and then there were people around me who were working on the internet, and their salary was much higher than my own. So I tried to get in touch with the internet. However, when I searched for materials to study online, I encountered many difficulties, such as lack of time, and there was no place to exchange questions that I didn't understand. So I signed up for a learning institution and found that others have prepared learning materials and a practice environment for you. However, in the process, I also encountered various VPNs, which was a big difficulty. Then I kept summarizing and communicating with teachers and classmates. In the end, it only took me 2 months to pass the CCIE exam at one time. Okay, let's move to the CCIE overview. Before the introduction, I would like to let you see our CCIE holders' latest pass report. Yes, we have October pass now for CCIE EI version 1.1 lab. Hurry to join us and be CCIE EI certified easily. 2,500 plus IE from SPOTO, the success story you can repeat. Do you want to be CCIE expert like them? Yes, let's get CCIE certified with SPOTO before 2025. Now, let's unlock the passing secrets one by one. I will make a brief introduction of CCIE first. The Cisco Certified Inter-Network Expert (CCIE) credential is one of the most prestigious networking certifications in the world issued by Cisco, and it is meant to identify top network engineering experts. Employers see CCIE as one of the most influential networking certifications a network engineer can have, and those who possess them are often industry leaders due to their extensive knowledge. You must pass both a written and a practical lab exam to obtain CCIE certification. With CCIE, you can take your time as a technical leader. Technology areas include enterprise infrastructure, data center, service provider, enterprise wireless, security, collaboration. First of all, enterprise infrastructure. This track certifies professionals who work with complex network infrastructures. It tests their planning, operating, and troubleshooting skills. Then about the collaboration, individuals employed as collaboration architects or voice and video network managers may seek this certification. It tests their skills in designing, deploying, operating, and optimizing collaboration solutions. Then let's move forward to a data center. If you work in a data center, you may find this certification useful. It measures your competency in the planning and execution of data center infrastructure and other related topics. Then let's talk about security. This certification verifies your ability to understand, address, and prevent various modern security risks and vulnerabilities while applying industry best practices. Then let's move forward to service provider. Expert-level network engineers working with internet service providers may seek this certification to expand their service capabilities. Last but not least, enterprise wireless. This certification shows you demonstrate a broad range of knowledge regarding both wireless networking and wireless local area networking technologies. Which CCIE track do you pursue? You can leave a comment below. Okay, although you are interested in different directions, as we all know, as long as you are engaged in networking, enterprise infrastructure is the foundation of all networks. Don't hesitate to give our webinar a thumbs up. Join a study group and stay tuned to get huge gifts. Free EI Lab demo during the live webinar. Okay, let's see the CCIE salary. CCIE is widely considered the industry's highest level IT certification program, commonly referred to as the Doctorate of Networking. It equips candidates with excellent internet networking skills that are simply the best in the industry. However, do you know the CCIE salary? Let's see the CCIE average salary in USA 2023 for an example. The average CCIE salary in the USA is $146K per year. And you can see from the right chart, there are huge gaps for the salary between certified and non-certified professionals. People with CCIE certified earns almost 20% more than the non-certified. So you can get the idea of why CCIE is so popular. This data is very real because my friends and I are both CCIE certified beneficiaries. If you have the CCIE certificate, you must go to work in a big company, which will make your entire technical practice and salary grow rapidly. I think many of you want to get CCIE certified due to this salary, but the problem is how to get it right. It is a difficult exam by yourself. Don't worry, I will help you prepare for the lab exam well. Let's come to CCIE job titles. The entry-level job titles in the industry for a Cisco certified inter-network expert include network engineer, network architect, Cisco engineer, and network analyst. The mid and senior level designations for CCIE certified professionals include SR network engineer, Cisco consultant, senior security engineer, CCIE systems engineer, lead network engineer, Cisco network architect, and senior network support engineer, among others. According to pay scale, the salary for different job titles varies based on years of experience, countries maybe, but it can be ensured that there are huge potentials for CCIE certification holders and great salary enhancement for CCIE networking professionals. CCIE has provided us with many opportunities for employment and job hopping to earn high salaries. For example, I had two colleagues before. They interviewed the same company. The scales of the two were not very different, but one of them had CCIE certification, and the other only had CCNP certificate. The result must be obvious. The person with the certificate is finally admitted. Therefore, the CCIE certificate is our stepping stone, especially some large enterprises attach great importance to academic qualifications. But when our academic qualifications are not enough, CCIE can help increase our personal advantages. So, if you have the energy, I highly encourage you to hurry up and learn CCIE. Now, let's go to the next part. How to obtain the CCIE certificate. You need to pass one core exam and one practical lab exam. Let's move to CCIE exam overview first. CCIE Enterprise Infrastructure Certification validates your skills with complex enterprise infrastructure solutions. To get CCIE Enterprise Infrastructure certified, you have to pass two exams. One is the CCIE written exam in code 350-401. This exam tests a candidate's knowledge of implementing core enterprise network technologies including virtualization, infrastructure, network assurance, security, and automation. After passing the written test, you can take the second module test. And the second is the CCIE hands-on lab exam, covering enterprise networks through the entire network lifecycle, from designing and deploying to operating and optimizing. Okay, let's move to lab test. As you know that the EI lab has updated to version 1.1 version. This exam is 8 hours total, with the first module being 3 hours and the second module being 5 hours. Candidates will be tested on verifying technologies and solutions listed in the exam topics throughout both modules. While both modules are independent from each other, there is a progressive storyline that will be built upon throughout the entire 8 hours lab practical exam. Candidates will not be able to navigate back and forward between modules. Alright, we have talked about lots of CCIE lab exam overview. Now, let's go deep into the key points today. CCIE EI version 1.1 lab new requirements. If you want to get 100% real CCIE lab passing tips and study materials, 100% real IT exam dump, IT exam latest news, updated exam tips, and community support, just click the link on the comment zone to join the group for more study guides. What I want to share with you today is the topic that everyone is most concerned about: differences between EI labs' new and old RS requirements. The topology has not changed, only some requirements have changed. This is the complete routing and switching module, which requires us to accurately ensure that the phenomenon of each requirement can occur normally. If there is a problem with the routing and switching part, it will directly affect the SDM module. Routing and switching mainly assesses candidates through artificial configuration and multiple choice questions. Let us briefly look at some of the requirements of EILAB. Let's see configure at the channel. Requirements: ensure the STP features are configured on the switches at headquarters according to the following requirements. The protocol must support a separate instance for each VLAN. The protocol must support only 3 states. All endpoint-facing ports must be bypassed the STP forwarding delay without configuring individual switch ports. SW101 must be the root bridge for VLANs 2000 and 221 and default VLAN. With SW102 as the secondary, use the lowest possible priority values to archive this. SW101 and SW102 must ignore superior BPDUs for the other switches at headquarters. While superior BPDUs are received, traffic must not be forwarded on the receiving port. Also, additional requirements: ignore any other VLANs already present on the switches and do not change their configuration. This section mainly examines STP and Ether channel. VRRP, HSRP, GLBP. Which gateway protocol is this? Well, requirements. Use a protocol that sends hello messages by using a multicast address of 224.0.0.102 and supports up to 4096 groups. Group numbers for each VLAN must match the respective VLAN ID. SW101 must be active and have a priority of 10 above the default. SW102 must be standby and have the default priority. Both first-hop gateway must transition to active if their priority becomes superior. Both first-hop gateway switches must generate ARPs for the VLAN by using the MAC address of their respective interfaces. DHCP requests must pass throughout two first-hop switches. Also, there are additional requirements. Gateway virtual MAC address for VLAN 2000 must be 0000 0C9F F0D2. Gateway virtual MAC address for VLAN 2001 must be 0000.0C9F 0 F0DC. The active gateway must send periodic packets 3 times faster than default. Failure of the peer must be detected 2 times faster than default. Configure authentication using the most secure method and a simple key string of CCIE and FR4. Ensure a minimal delay before transition to active state of 15 seconds. The first hop gateway must monitor the DHCP server reachability with ICMP echoes and failover if it is not available. To do so, decrement priority by 20 automatically. Let's come to intra-site routing, DCHQ. For the requirements, ensure that OSPF is configured for IP version for intra-site routing between all of your 3 non-SDWAN routers at headquarters and data center sites according to the following requirements. All the OSPF neighbors in the data centers and at headquarters must be fully established. For the additional requirements, R11 and R12 routers must have their OSPF addresses with peers within headquarters protected with MD5 authentication. Use key ID 1 with the unencrypted key value of CCIE and FR4. R21 eBGP routes should be redistributed into the distribution switches. This section is mainly about OSPF authentication configuration. Okay, let's come to MPLS underlay. For the requirements, verify that OSPF is configured on router R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, and R6, and that neighborships are formed on all the internal facing links of global SP1. Ensure that label switching is configured for the global SP1 core. All the routers must have loopback 0 as the LDP router ID. There must be no type 2 LSAs in any of the router's LSDPs at global SP1. The LSAs in global SP1 must not contain information about any transit links. For the additional requirements, protect global SP1 by preventing unauthorized LDP peers from establishing sessions and by blocking spoofed TCP passages. On R1 and R2, configure LDP MD5 globally for a group of LDP peers. R1 and R2 must require a password for all LDP peers. On R3, R4, R5, and R6, configure LDP MD5 on a peer basis. Also, using password CCIE and FR4 for all LDP authentication at global SP1. For the requirements, ensure that routers R3, R4, R5, and R6 are provider edge PE routers. The PE routers must exchange VPN version 4 rules with each other without using a route reflector. The PE routers must import and export all extenders originated routes to the FABD2 VRF routing table. R3 must have 5 active BGP peers. Ensure that routers R1 and R2 are provider routers. These routers must not run BGP and must be used to switch packets based on labels. Ensure all BGP sessions at global SP1 are secured using the password CCIE and FR4. Also, the additional requirements: R3 must generate warning messages of more than 19 million prophecies are received from data center CE router, and must shut down that BGP session if more than 10,000 prophecies are received from data center. The BGP session must automatically re-establish after 5 minutes. For DMVPN branch 3 and 4, the requirements is ensure that dynamic multipoint VPN DMVPN is configured by using router R24 as a hub and routers R61 and R70 as spokes to master the following requirements. Branches must connect to the Internet Service Provider ISP and receive a default route via BGP by using a dedicated VRF. All traffic crossing the Internet must be encrypted by using a pre-shared key of CCIE Infra 4 with 3 DES encryption and MD5 hashing. EIGRP must be used to propagate the below rules across channels. If needed, use a standard ACL at R5 to stop other means of propagation. R24 must use non-responsory key. For the additional requirements, make sure you do not use IP addresses of the loopback interfaces to establish the DMVPN between hub and spokes. R24 must use Gigabit Ethernet 1 with its IPsec peers. Interface channel 0 should carry on using the prefigured MTU. Implement R24 and R61 or R70 to establish the MVPN and then transmit routing through EIGRP. The above are the requirements for the new version of RS. If you have learned the old version, you will find that the new version is very simple. The following part is the latest D003 content. This is the current EILAB topology diagram. The new D003 is modified based on the original D001, with some RS section requirements added or changed. Therefore, there are three versions of RS in the current exam: D001, RS1 plus SDN1, D002, RS2 plus SDN2, and D003, RS3 plus SDN1. After a brief introduction to the current version distinctions, let's take a look at some of the new requirements in D003. For section 1.3 configure as a channel, this part is very simple. It only adds load balancing and fault recovery configurations for each port channel based on D001. That is, configuration is performed on SW101, 102, 110. There are a lot of changes in section 1.4 network services. As the requirements in the question indicate, the configuration has changed from STB to VRRP, and the group member must be set to the maximum. There are also requirements for neighbor establishment time, and finally, VRRP authentication and encryption are required. Few changes happen in section 1.5 intra-site routing, DCHQ, mainly adding MD5 encryption authentication for OSPF, requiring each device to use loopback port 0 as the RID, and adding OSPF LSA throttling settings for R23. This section 1.7 MPLS underlay, like the previous one, covers the MPLS underlay. A new requirement, similar to section 1.5, requires all routers to use loopback 0 as the LDF router ID. Another new requirement is LDP authentication between R1 and R2. Section 1.10 BGP fast failover. This part is the same as D001, with only one additional requirement, which is to add encryption authentication to the BGP section between R6 to 62. Therefore, we can see that for the new D003, only the RS part based on D001 has changed, while the SDN part of D001 and D003 is exactly the same. Okay, if you want to get latest CCIE EI version 1.1 lab demo, please type lab demo in the comment zone. How many of you want to get the updated lab demo? Okay, I see many of you want to know the EI lab demo. Alright, join the group and contact admin to get a free demo. Okay, we have talked a lot about EI exam topics and techniques on preparing for the CCIE lab. I think you must wonder how to pass the CCIE lab exam in less time. Also, if you want to boost the salary, it is the best time to choose the SPOTO CCIE lab package, which can help you pass in 3 months. Now, let me tell you about the passing secrets, which SPOTO step by step, and our EI Lab service package. First, EI Lab AB has two modules, including Design and DOO. Design is very simple for SPOTO students because we have complete information to provide students. This part will not focus on the introduction. We mainly look at the DOO module. SPOTO has clear practice standards for students. For example, it is recommended to complete DOO within 3.5 hours before recommending students to take the exam. For example, RS and SDN each need to be completed within 1.5 hours. Many students find it strange that DO has 5 hours, while other requirements so high. Because candidates may experience various failures in DOO due to nervousness, unfamiliar test environment, etc., which may lead to various failures in DOO, and students need to spend a lot of time to troubleshoot failures. So follow my standards strictly, and I will give you an effective test preparation experience. Secondly, the RAG practice environment we provided for everyone is very sufficient. You can flexibly arrange your spare time to practice through the crowd. The most important thing is that our practice environment is basically the same as the examination room. So don't worry about your practical difficulties. We have already made study arrangements for you. Our practice environment will separate RS, SDN, programming, and finally have a fusion experiment. What you see is our RS practice environment. Everyone will get a unique RS RAG practice permission, and when you complete the RS practice, we will help verify you over its quality. I'll tell you where this is to improve. And this is our SDN RAG practice interface. This is a complete practice environment, including RS and SDN, which is 99% identical to the test room. You can plan your own practice time and adapt to the test room environment for practice in advance. And when you meet the exam standards, we help review your practice process to ensure the quality of your practice. The overall RAG practice environment is very convenient, and the main environment is almost the same as the test room. Here, I would like to briefly introduce our service process and what you can get if you assign our CCIE laboratory training course. First of all, we provide one-to-one service at the VIP level. Secondly, distribute EILAB solutions, all study materials that are the same as the exam content. Thirdly, we provide RAG exercises. The RAG includes iOS, initial configuration, etc. Fourth, if you encounter any problems or difficulties during the practice, our tutors will help you solve them throughout the team view. We provide tutorial videos explaining workbooks and solutions, and it also shows you how to configure it section by section. We will arrange for you to test the quality of practice at each stage to confirm that you meet the test standards. Arrange an experiment plan for you, your matters needing attention in the exam, etc. Make sure you pass the CCIE in one pass in the exam. Here is the CCIE Lab Service Package you can take a look at. We provide 3 months service time, thus you will have enough time to practice, so you can also follow your own timetable. It is flexible. This is our study plan for everyone to pass the EI Lab exam at one time. As the CCIE Lab has 2 modules, we deliver lab services and learning materials in stages. The first stage, Send Routine Switching Solution and RS Jack. The learning cycle is 3 to 4 weeks through RS Jack practice. No need to consume local computer. Practice anytime, anywhere. If you have completed the first stage, we will verify the quality of your practice for you. And after confirming that you meet the test standards, you will enter the SDN stage. Phase 2, we will send the SDA and SDWAN solution and SDN practice record permissions, and then check each candidate's practice process. Programming is the same, so the practice environment is perfect for everyone to learn. The third stage, synchronizing LBB1 plus new solution. This model is not difficult, basically as long as you are proficient in the old version of DOO. Lab 1 plus exam preparation is very fast. Design materials will be sent out 1 week before the exam. Of course, we will flexibly adjust the study plan according to the characteristics of each student. Some students have strong learning ability and can also take the exam in 1.5 months and pass the exam at one time. Okay, here is my preparation tips for CCIE. Lab requirements and provisioning. Familiarize yourself with and understand the LAB topology and requirements, and understand the provisioning environment for each device. Lab topology data analysis. Practice the LAB content in modules and analyze the routine data clearly. Summary and communication. Identify weak points throughout model exercises. Summarize the faults and problems you encounter and share your troubleshooting ideas with your tutors. Improve proficiency. Competency practice the LAB vision without referring to the solution to improve proficiency and accuracy. Quality inspection. Contact tutors for periodic quality inspections to verify their own shortcomings and consolidate them, communicate with the tutor more, and be able to follow the tutor's test preparation suggestions. These are my exchange experience with CCIE students. I hope to help you pass the CCIE exam. These are feedbacks from other candidates. Our solution is very stable. We use professionalism and service to win the trust of our customers. If you want to boost a salary and build a brand new career, it is the best time to choose the SPOTO CCIE Lab package, which can help you pass in 3 months. And you can practice new version now if you buy today. In today's life scale, you can enjoy a lower price than usual. The original price is $2,000. Now, the CCIE Lab service only $1,250. You can save $750. You can practice new version now. Please check the link on the comment zone in the live chat section to enjoy my exclusive offer for you. Order now. It is really the lowest price. Friends who like them should hurry up, because this price will not be offered after 24 hours. You will return to $2,000. Also, the most important thing is, if you order today in the live scale, you can get the CCIE lab exam guide on how to tackle CCIE exam steps by steps, which are collected by CCIE experts based on candidates' exam feedback, as well as useful tips for exam passing. Everyone should read it before taking the lab exam. Now, it is free for anyone who makes the order today. We have the world first pass in CCIE Security Lab version 6.1 exam. Stable pass every month. Choose us in a wise choice. We have 100% verified and real lab exam workbooks and solutions. Also, 100% real exam environment and completed rack service. What's more, we updated lab version timely. And if you have any problems, we provide technical support from professional tutors. How much will you pay for the SEC Lab version 6.1 service in today's live sale? Only $1,350. You can save $650. It's the lowest price now. You'll regret missing out on this offer. There is exciting news. We have world first pass on CCIE Color Lab version 3.1 exam. Come to get our service and enjoy 100% verified and real lab exam workbooks and solutions. Also, 100% real exam environment and complete rack service. How much will you pay for the Color Lab version 3.1 service in today's live sale? Only $1,350. You can save $650. Don't be hesitant. Are you waiting for the CCIE DC Lab? We have updated the latest CCIE DC Lab now. SPOTO has helped millions of candidates to get their IT certs and over 25,000 members to pass the CCIE Lab. Our pass rate is very stable. Our service for CCIE DC Lab will start at 1st November, but pay attention to now. Our officially counted the service from 1st December. So it means that if you buy now, you can enjoy our lab service 1 month for free. Please don't miss this chance. How much will you pay for the DC Lab service in today's live sale? Only $1,350. You can save $650. What are you still waiting for? Just grab this opportunity. So, do you want to get the lowest live sale price for other CCIE Lab? Please keep typing CCIE Lab offer on the comment zone after I say start. Okay, CCIE SP one less lab service, only $13,500. You can save $650. You can buy now and start service anytime you want. Are you ready? Our glorious CCIE products can help you become CCIE certified from zero to hero. Buy now in the comment zone and get free Cisco study ebook. Please note that you can order with lowest price and start service later. Also, if you want to CCDE Lab and written dump, we have huge sale for CCDE as well. The 100% pass written exam dump is $240 only and the CCIE lab is $1350 only. Latest pass for CCIE in May. You can save a lot today, so please grab it ASAP before it ends in 24 hours. Last but not least, to thank you for all of your support to SPOTO over 21 years, the SPOTO live sale will end in 24 hours. Only one day left. Don't miss the lowest price on all IT dams. You can not only get your target exam dams at the lowest price and save more than usual days. We have all IT dams including Cisco, PMP, AWS, ISACA, Fortinet, CompTIA, F5, Juniper, and all IT products. Please stay tuned and hurry to join our group or contact admin for more details. First come, first served. Grab all the IT dams and cores at a lowest price in May. Also, I select some most popular Cisco dump for you guys. We have updated the CCNA latest. Today, our CCA dump is now a huge SPOTO sale. You can enjoy a lower price than usual. The original price for CCA dump is $350. Well, can you guess our live sale price? It is only $140. You can save up to $210. Please check the link on the comment zone in the live chat section. We guarantee 100% pass. Also, we have 8 days access to dump and 1-versus-1 tutor support. If you want to take CCIE lab, passing CCNP core exam is also a must step. So, do you know how to pass CCNP exam in first try? Yes, choose SPOTO. Dumps are dynamic and the question number may vary due to exam change. In today's live sale, you can enjoy a lower price for the whole year. The original price for CCNP core exam is $400. Yes, it's only $210 today. You can save up to $119. And the concentration live sale price is $160. Original price is $300. Please check the link on the comment zone in the live chat section. Lowest price of the whole month. Don't miss out on such huge SPOTO live sale offer. Grab it before it ends. Next week, we'll return to normal price. Don't miss it. I know you are most certain that you can trust us. If you have any other questions, welcome to communicate with us. If you have no further questions, today's webinar is coming to an end. I hope my explanation on CCIE Lab new requirements, preparation tips, as well as the SPOTO CCIE service package can help you know why to choose SPOTO and why we can help you pass CCIE Lab fast. Let's get CCIE certified in 2025. You can practice new version now. Don't forget to follow me and see you next time.